Henry.
Gemma, hi.
You okay?
Yeah,
Don't look okay.
don't I? Sorry.
You had a bad day. How's it all going?
Yeah, it's okay, I suppose. How are you?
I'm okay. What are you doing here anyway?
I've just had a meeting with John.
John? Why?
It doesn't matter.
Henry, what's wrong? You're very quiet.
I'm just not feeling well.
I know what you mean. I had a great day either.
Yeah. Anyway, I need to go.
Henry, what is it? Look, I feel awful about what happened the other night. I'm so sorry. I was really wasted.
So was I.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have acted like that towards you. I'm so sorry.
Look, it's fine, really. Barely even thought about it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we can, move on. So what were you talking to John about?
I've dropped out, Gemma.
What?
I said I've dropped out.
Sorry, I did hear you. I just don't understand.
It's complicated.
What do you mean?
It's not easy.
You don't look so sad. Look, let's go for a drink.
Nah, I better get back. Thanks, so.
I think you might need someone to talk to.
It's a bit late for that now.
Henry, I'm sorry, but I really don't understand where this has come from. Only last week you said that you found your dream job and you've never been happier. Look, I think you'll make a brilliant social worker. So why are you doing this? You may not want to talk about this now, but please think about it. Okay, everyone on the course loves you. Even the teachers do. I don't know what we do without you.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
Don't say that. Well, and you know that's not true.
It's what my parents said.
No.
No, not exactly. But I know they were thinking it. It's not their fault. I told them I wanted to go into it. They didn't push me into it. But it's just too much. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
You say it's too much, but maybe you've taken too much on. You seem to do a lot. The course feedback group, the study rep thing.
I like all of that stuff. And I love the actual course itself. You see, all of that is just fine. I just don't feel I want to change my life and be swallowed up. It's so hard, so stressful, all the paperwork, all the responsibility. And those kids, worrying about those poor kids. I'll not sleep over it.
But why now? What's happened? Have you got to retake the placement?
I just don't think this is right for me. I think I haven't been truthful with myself.
Oh.
I thought I always wanted to do this, but maybe it's my parents who wanted me to do it. And I don't think I'm strong enough.
Well, I don't think any of us are. I don't think anyone could be.
And I was so pleased when I got accepted onto the course. As was my family and everyone who knew me. And everyone said how great I would be at it.
Yeah, they're right.
But as the course has gone on, it's just got harder and harder, and there's so much more work and so much more stress. I'd stop doing my acting in the evening.
Okay, but that's not
A problem? It is! I love it, Gemma, I really do. I just don't think... I don't think this is me. And I've made a terrible mistake.
Henry.
You see, everyone always thought of me as a social worker. And my family was so proud. But actually, even though they may be right, I'm not sure I want to be.
Henry.
I need to go home.
What, on your own?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not in that sort of state.
Well, you don't really seem yourself.
Really? Sorry.
Listen, Okay.
Are you parts in the overflow?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry if I... It was just a bit awkward.
I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have said it. I was pissed.
Did you mean it? The next day you spoke to me about it again and you said you did. I just wish you'd left it. That's why I didn't know what to say. I am really sorry if I upset you, Henry, but I wasn't sure why you'd say that to me. Because I thought we were mates.
Did you mean what you said then? Do you like Mark? Sorry, I've done it again. I'm so bloody stupid. I don't have a clue when it comes to girls. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's kind of sweet.
I'm so tired of being the sweet one all the time. Girls always want to be my friend, they never... No. No, don't worry. Sorry. I'm used to it. I've always been like this and I hate it. My friends are always going on at me. When are you going to get a girlfriend? As if I'm some kind of weirdo for not having one. It's been like this since school. But now I thought this would be different. Like, a fresh start and all that.
Is that why you're leaving? Are you leaving because I said no? Henry? Look, if it makes you feel any better, I've never really had a boyfriend. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Some would disagree, I know, but I've never really found the right person.
Neither have I.
But I only want to be friends.
Sure.
So, tell me again, why have you dropped out? And why have you kept all this to yourself? You've got so many friends, why didn't you just talk to us?
It wasn't what I expected. I want to help people, not to fill in forms and attend meetings and write plans until I bleed. You're taking me over. What?
Well, that can't be all.
It is.
No.
No?
No.
I have to do what I want with my life.
How long have you felt like this? You're so different. I barely recognise you. You're normally so cheerful.
This is hard for me.
I know it is. Just talk to me.
I've always felt like such a failure. I can deal with that. It's the loneliness. I find university so difficult. It was great at first. There's so many people to get to meet and to get to know. I had a lot of friends that all different, so different. They could never quite understand each other.
Nothing's changed then?
I thought, on the balance of probabilities, at least someone would find me interesting, kind, noble, heroic. But no. Anyway, that's enough of me feeling sorry for myself. I hate when people whinge about how crap their lives are all the time.
No, carry on, please.
Why are you being so nice to me? Why do you care so much? I don't like being mothered.
Well, don't think anyone our age does. But I want to help you, Henry. I care about you.
What do you mean, Gemma? Why do you care so much?
I've had a rough couple of weeks.
I'm sorry.
And don't be.
It's really nice having someone listen like you are. I've got a lot of friends, I think. So many. But I never feel they really understand me, that they actually listen or care. Not like you, anyway.
Henry,
Yeah.
sorry to say this, but you may not be entirely right. You don't seem to trust anyone with your feelings.
You're right. I used to wear my heart on my sleeve, much to the delight of my friends. But I got hurt so many times.
There's nothing wrong with you, Henry. I think we've all felt like this before.
So people have said.
What, so you've told other people about this?
No, not really. I don't know, I just feel comfortable with you, I suppose. What I meant was, when it was really bad, when I really was desperate, everyone started saying that over and over again. We've all been there, you know.
When my parents split up, I was 14. It was such a shock. They never argued. We never heard them shouting or saying any bad words about each other. I came home from school and my dad was usually upstairs because he used to work nights at the hospital. So I'd come home, he'd come downstairs and ask me how school was and then go back to bed for a bit longer. But he didn't. I assumed he was still asleep, but it got to 5 o'clock and he still hadn't come down, so I went upstairs to wake him. And all his stuff had gone. Everything. It's like he never existed. And I realised that all the pictures hanging on the stairs had been taken down. Everything with him in it had gone. It's like he'd never even been there. Mum came home soon after. I was upstairs crying because I knew what had happened. And she said all the usual things. That they both still loved us, that they were still very much friends and nothing was going to change between us. But they realised they didn't love each other anymore, and I couldn't understand how two people who had been together nearly 20 years and had seemed so happy just couldn't love each other anymore. I'd always been brought up with love. It always kept us together, so my whole world just collapsed. I was so upset. I remember thinking, I don't want to live anymore. Life is just too painful. I can't do it. So I slit both my wrists. I was lucky.
Did you want to die?
Well, I thought I did, but no. No, I didn't really. I was just so angry with the world, so confused. So I just wanted to escape from it all. somehow.
I didn't realise. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It just, when you said about being desperate, it brought it all back.
What happened next? Did your mum find you?
Yeah. As I say, I was lucky. Anyway, this is meant to be about you.
How long were you in hospital for?
It was a few days.
Did they keep asking you if you wanted to die?
Yeah, they did.
Same here. I didn't. I really didn't. It was a cry for help. Anyway, I think we need a drink.
Damn right. Oh, vodka Coke for me.
Gotcha.
Henry, you won't tell anyone about this, will you? About me? Thanks. My gosh, you've no idea. I haven't told anyone, apart from my mum, obviously.
No, my parents don't know. I won't. You can trust me, don't worry.
I know I can trust you, Henry.
Most people would never talk about this.
No.
I think it helps. I hope it does. I just wish I'd talked to my friends sooner.
What do you mean?
I shut them all out. I wouldn't let anyone in.
Why?
I didn't think anyone would understand.
Well, you weren't quite right, were you?
Gemma?
Yeah.
Can I show you something?
Easy, I just want to be friends, okay?
Oh no, not that. Please, can you just see? Here. Do you see that?
Fire escape? Yeah.
That's where I tried to do it.
Off of there?
Yeah.
Shit.
I didn't manage it. I came through those green doors on the 3rd floor and climbed right up to the top and threw myself over the rails, but I couldn't let go. I dangled there for about 10 seconds trying to let go, but I couldn't. Then I tried to throw myself in the lake. I couldn't do that either. So then I phoned an ambulance.
Why? You weren't hurt.
I'd taken a load of tablets.
Oh,
I know.
you weren't well.
Wasn't I? It felt good at the time, you know. I even laughed as I was taking them. It was more of a cackle, really. A cackle of joy that I would soon be off this awful planet and there'd be no more pain, no more worrying, no more emptiness. The psychiatrist at the hospital, she said she saw several a day who'd done exactly the same thing as me.
Jeez. Is that true?
I don't know. But I know more men kill themselves than women.
That doesn't surprise me. It's not considered manly to talk about your feelings.
Which is shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, it is. What time is it?
About 6.
I need to go home.
So do I. You can come over to mine if you want. Not like that.
No. No, I think I should go. It's been just, well, yeah.
I think I know what you mean.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Gemma.
You still gonna drop out?
I don't know. I need to sleep.
Yeah. Well, look, just text me in the morning.
Sure. I was on the brink.
Sorry?
I was on the brink between life and death. I hung there like a puppet for a few seconds, and then I was back on firm ground. A moment of madness, a cry for help, as many people said. But I wanted to escape. At that precise moment, I think I did want to die. It didn't last. I don't think it does. But I just couldn't let go of the railings as much as I felt I wanted to. I had to pull myself back. I felt like my hands were magnets clinging to the rails, desperately as if I had no control over them. And in that moment, a million thoughts were screaming through my head. My parents' faces, my friends crying, my body hurtling to the ground. It was so noisy, so loud, so scary. I felt like my heart was going to explode. I felt there were 1,000 eyes all watching this helpless little man, all skin and bone, white and pale, dangling off the edge of the bars like a tiny little mouse in a cage. They're all laughing at me. Everyone always used to laugh at me. They still do.
Is that why?
Hmm?
Is that why you did it?
I don't know, Gemma. I honestly don't. Every time I remember it, it's different. Everything just felt so desperate. I just couldn't cope. I couldn't talk to anyone. No one would understand.
I do.